What's up, everyone? How you
Mhm.
doing, Melissa?
Hi, good. How are you? Hi,
Good.
everybody.
Hey, everyone. I apologize. I'm not in the studio. I'm actually driving with my son, and we had a little bit of car problems today. We went into a meeting and around lunchtime, literally, and we're with Sean. If everyone knows who Sean with Dad Bods and Beards, we went. He was in one of our podcasts when we recorded him. He was the one that was last week. Anyway, we're meeting with him, talking about some future things and projects and stuff like that. He gave Isaac his credit card and to say, "Hey, go get some In and Out for us." So Isaac went in his car to go buy In and Out, and next thing I know, I get a call and his car is not working and his radiator exploded. So I'm with Logan, and Logan and I go and Isaac shared his location. We went over there, and there was a gentleman there from Venezuela. Didn't speak a lick of English. Luckily, Isaac's fluent in Spanish, and he's sitting here talking in Spanish about the car and all this. And Logan's like, "Well, let me just look, like, because we don't know this guy." And so all of a sudden, Logan's like, "Yeah, that's exactly what he's talking. He knows what he's talking about." And anyway, this guy went and we bought a new radiator, and then he kind of like manipulated it so we could make it to his house. And then Isaac had all this food, and Sean's like, "Just keep it. I'm going to take these guys somewhere else." So we give them all the food, and we're eating with this whole entire family in this group. It's really cool, and they're all speaking Spanish, and Isaac's translating a little to me. But anyway, it took 2 hours, and Isaac, we're driving on the freeway on our way home because, yeah, he fixed it. It was the hardest working guy, most kind, such an amazing family. So it was really cool. It was a cool experience, even though we had to go through it. That's it.
I mean, the day in the life of Tyson. I mean, it's always something crazy.
Yeah, but really, if you look, he was me and Sean kind of for whoa, hey, how you guys doing? A job interview, and so that's kind of what happened. And kind of we made some videos, stupid videos. But anyway, what's up, everyone?
They're all great. Hey, everybody.
What's up? What's up, Jordan? Hey, I know this guy. By the
Hi,
way,
everybody.
I'm dead serious. Your background, the way you sound is probably the best ever. So great job with Garrett and you.
Thank you. He's
I've got the
the
power.
brains and the
I'm just
looks.
curious. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Brandon? Jason, John and his chicken. What's up, Chris?
His
Mr. Jacked
fried
Up
chick.
Leatherworks.
That's so funny.
I have all these Copper Johns, these 3 Copper Johns that he had made for me, and I wanted to show everyone, but obviously I can't do it.
I saw it. They're
Sorry.
amazing.
Isaac, Isaac's being a little aggressive driver. What's up? Anyway, today is due to the fact. Sorry, I'm trying to. Can you click? Are you able to click on the comments? I got to give you administrative things if you can't.
I need the power.
You will have the power tomorrow or tonight. I will go everything. So let's start first. First thing is first. Melissa and possibly Candace, my wife, are going to start a brand new stream where I'm not even involved. They're going to go live on themselves and just talk every day about
Every day?
well, no, not every day, just once a week. But they need a little bit of help on what you think would be a fun topic for all you guys to hear 2 women in the industry talk about. I think it's a really smart move, and I think Melissa and Candace have something to say and how they use the product, also how it is life, and you guys have wives and stuff like that. So anyway,
Support systems.
so first of all, what day did we decide? Did we decide we're going to do it today, a week from today, or we're going to do it a week from Thursday? At this time, 8 o'clock Eastern.
Oh, did you want to do Thursday or it doesn't matter to me. What is good for
Okay.
Candace?
Thursdays, because we don't have to take Ellie.
Then perfect. Thursdays.
Okay, Thursdays at 8 Eastern. So that'll be really cool. Candace, you'll take the lead. You'll have all that stuff, and you'll just have questions and answer and all that kind of stuff. But the
Yeah, I'd
whole
love to
reason
get
we're
some
here.
wives in here. Oh, sorry.
No, talk. I'm
Looking
in a car.
good.
No,
At least
no,
the
it would be,
AC's working.
dude. No joke. Our AC. So we bought a brand new AC for our house. This year, and the furnace where it has the blower, the fan at the very bottom, just broke. And so our house is like 85 degrees to 90 degrees, and it's miserable.
Right
And so
now?
what's funny is his name is Willie, who fixed our car from Venezuela.
Okay.
He's coming to our house to fix that too.
Oh my goodness. You were destined to meet Willie. That's
Uh,
amazing.
I know. He was such a nice guy.
Oh.
But and
Uh-oh.
Garrett, Melissa's hair is always on point, never falls. Oh wait. How come
See
it's
it in the
not good?
morning. It's like
There you go. But yeah, so Melissa, why don't you tell everyone why we started Foundation of Power, or you can kind of tell a little bit, and then I'll tell the rest.
Well, this was kind of your idea.
Tony's.
Oh, Tony's idea. Well, then you go ahead. I just want to kind of I'll chime in.
Yeah, so we were doing from stubble to style last Friday, and I had this whole thing prepared on I can't remember what we were even talking about, but Tony said we should start a group chat or some sort of group about weight loss, and I thought in my mind I'm sitting here and I'm striving to be a better person every day, just like you and just like everyone in with the Copper John's family who are in the comments, who are in the chat, who are all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, if we're trying to improve just weight, that's not enough. We need to improve everything as we're progressing. We're trying to our holistic self, which means our spiritual sense, not necessarily religion, but just our holistic self, our physical self, our emotional self, and mental self. And so I'm sitting here like, why don't we create a group that gives us a foundation where we can all go and talk about the things that we're not necessarily struggling, just things that we might want help with. Like today I posted, hey, I really want to learn how to more recipes that are more that because I love food. I mean, I love food.
I love food. Who doesn't love food?
But I like hearty food. And so but I would like to know if there's any good hearty food out there that is high protein and lower carb. And so I asked that question. But anyway, it's like where everyone with like-minded individuals can go in, bare their soul, not be judged, but also go in there and we can make a joke about not about each other, but just have fun too at the same time. And so I think that's what we did is where anyone can go in. We're talking about something. We create a foundation so that you guys have the power to walk out in everyday life and feel confident that you're doing the best you can. So yeah, Jason, I made a grilled cheese once.
Grilled cheese is good.
Well, what do you think about that?
I love it. We're all going through something, have gone through something, know people that are going through something, and it's not always easy. I know you talk about therapy very openly. I myself, I've gone to several different, therapists, and I just don't click. But in a way, this is kind of therapeutic for all of us. Maybe that might not have a therapist or go, I've changed my mindset so much just by listening to you talk or talking with you and people, our friends in the chat. This is definitely a good thing. So maybe this could be helpful for people that maybe are too shy to go talk to someone.
Yeah, and I feel like specifically the people are always in a chat with Copper Johns. They know how I vibe. They know how you vibe, and everyone vibes the same way. Where we're not judgmental. We care about each other. We really sincerely do, and we want to better each other. And so I think. Does your car sound weird?
I don't know. Be
Are you in
careful
the right
about
gear?
inviting Willie over.
Temperature's good. Okay, we're good. Um, but where was I saying? I apologize. Oh, so I feel like the people that we're going to, like, this is why I haven't announced it yet. I just want people to feel like they're welcome and loved. And so they have to, it's a group on Facebook. So we just
Hmm.
got Brandon who asked this. Um, I believe yesterday I posted on top, I pinned the website to the Facebook group chat. It's going to ask a couple of questions. Basically, we're just going to make sure you're not a bot and all that kind of stuff. And then
Hmm.
Melissa is admin as I am, and we're just going to uh, let people in as needed. I don't think I was telling Melissa, I don't think this is going to be a huge group, and but we're not doing it to create a huge group. We're creating it where we can create a it's not a brotherhood because I want women in there too. What would you call it? Like a
Just
like-minded group,
yeah, like-minded. Yeah, just every all inclusive.
all inclusive. I want everyone to feel like they can be accepted no matter what. Sounds been
Hmm.
listening just to change the oil. Now need to clean up, dude. I get that. I think everyone in today's society is trying to be a better person mentally, physically, and some spiritually. Just
Hmm.
being a small piece to be able to make impact just makes a difference. What's funny, Melissa and I were just talking about is like if we have 60 people in the group chat or in the group, and that's all we ever get, that is okay because that's 60
Hmm.
people that are talking back and forth and becoming better every day.
Yeah, like the recipe thing that you posted, I loved that. I didn't have a recipe to write down at the moment, but I know we could all use some suggestions and we're not trying to be doctors, therapists, anything like that, like, disclaimer, but just sharing,
Yeah,
ways
fellowship.
to get
That's a
better.
great one.
Fellowship is great. I like that,
Yeah. And
He's the man
so
on there.
when I was you and I were actually thinking about names, what we're going to name everything, and foundation of power seems really really cheesy, but that's what I want to create is where we have a foundation. Like Copper Johns is all
Mhm.
about be proud of who you are. So you're doing the best you can. Dad Bods and Beard is all about inside and how you can help yourself and how we can help you. And so foundation of power is like, hey, let's create a chat where we all can
Mhm.
talk.
I
So
love
I
it.
like that. Yeah, Jordan's
Yeah.
like that. And 60 people that can get in a better mindset to go out in the world and share positivity. That's what I mean is like, I don't care
Mhm.
how big this is, as long as we're making a positive impact in my life, in your life, in everyone's life that's
Mhm.
part of it.
Mhm. I feel like since COVID, I think a lot of people changed. Either they became secluded or they gotten angry. I mean, lots of things changed. And now we're kind of just coming out of this fog and everyone's kind of like, you know what? Like life's too short. We need to, you can make set boundaries and be healthy and really start to focus on yourself.
Yeah, and then what Garrett says right here, and what Jordan said,
Hmm.
60
Yes.
people spread the world of change, just kind of like Willie. His name was Willie from Venezuela today. He blessed our lives. I thought, how amazing is this individual who's willing to take three
Yes.
hours of his life and help fix. I mean, I paid him. He didn't want anything. I'm like,
Three
dude, I'm paying you.
hours.
Yeah, I'm like,
Bless
I'm
his
paying
heart.
you something. Like, no matter what, I'm going to pay you. And he deserved a lot more than what I even gave him. Uh, but we fed him. We got him a drink afterwards. All this kind of stuff. And I was just so grateful for him. And he changed. He changed my day from a bad to a good experience. And so it's just people like that, or us, that are part of this, trying to better each other. I think will is a good thing.
Yeah, yeah, spread the kindness, pay it forward. Just those little things you can do just to um, make somebody's day. We're all, like I said, we're all going through it, and you never know what somebody's going through. Just a simple smile, or open the door for someone. Just those little things. Those they trickle on, and they get bigger and bigger, and you know, could change somebody who's really having a bad day.
Yes, absolutely. Isaac's car is revving up like it's not. The RPMs are going high, and the transmission is not kicking in. And what's funny is we didn't have issues with the transmission before. Just
And you were certain it was the radiator?
I bet you this hit it and it went over and you're in D1 or something. So what you're gonna put it? Sorry, you keep talking. I'm gonna put me on mute.
Well, that, oh my goodness.
Sorry,
But I have no control over anything, so I'm having a hard time just reading.
but you can see what they're saying, right?
I think
Give me
so.
5
Yeah.
seconds. Give me 5 seconds.
All right. Here's me going ghost white. This is where I need my husband down here to kind of help me out. But yeah, we're really glad you guys are here. Tyson is just, we all love Tyson. Hopefully they're okay. Let's pray for their safety. This is my worst nightmare, being alone. Oh.
Sorry, I can hear you. You're doing amazing. We can spread the world with tacos. Actually, that sounds amazing.
Super good. Super, super good. I love tacos.
All right. I know for me, I have been in a great path and trajectory several times, and one bad thing completely throws me off, and it takes months to get back on track. Having a group I can vent can possibly help me. Yes, spotlight's on you. Well, bring with this, I will say this. So September is the first. September is Suicide Awareness Month, and we just Dad Bods and Beards last Saturday. I don't know, just someday. We did a podcast. We sat down, and you guys can go follow her. Her name is Danny Bates, and she is an amazing individual. She's a huge advocate on suicide awareness because her husband.
Tyson, you froze, or I froze. I'm not sure.
Ha! It's working now. Okay, so when she goes, that one bad thing can throw completely. Okay, holy crap. And one bad thing completely throws me off. What happened to him is, and you'll hear it in the thing, is he went through something in his childhood and found out that his nieces and nephews went through the same thing from the same person, and it threw him off. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, and then a week later, he was no longer with us. He had died from suicide, so it's just like if we can simply just create an outlet or a space where people can talk and even the positive stuff. Hey, I just won today. Dino was talking about, like, in one of the rules of self-promotion, that's meaning like Copper John's, hey, Copper John's has a sale 2 for 1, that type of thing. Or, hey, my cooling and HVAC company is doing this. That's what self-promotion is, like trying to promote a business or something on there. Like, no business can be on this page or anything like that, just individuals. So I want you guys to talk about yourself. I want you guys to self-promote. Hey, I'm having a wonderful day. This is why. So let us cheer for you, that type of thing. Okay. So I'll have to. I'm going to look at that right when we go home, Kevin. Thanks, man. I didn't know that.
Are you guys almost home? How far away are you?
We're 20 minutes away. Melissa, what will the new show be about?
I don't know, Tyson. You tell me.
I think it's a good take on women and women's mental health and women using beard care products. No, just keep going. I know what it is. I do. So that's what I think it should be. But I think also, just like everything, don't do that, demo. But I just think it will evolve as you guys understand kind of what everyone is asking and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, like the female perspective. I mean, I never used beard products before Garrett started growing a beard. So now that's all we use, pretty much.
Yes, it is true. Just breathe, Melissa. I'm way behind.
I kind of had a little mini panic attack. I was like, oh no, by myself. Oh boy. Thanks, guys. I love you.
David, I saw Tyson Twin while we're. Yeah, you shut up.
Oh, he was so nice. He was so nice, though. It was fun.
Yeah, so the January would be the second anniversary of my 9-year-old daughter intentionally overdose attempt. My wife and I will always support suicide awareness. Absolutely.
Mm.
And Tony, and so everyone, there's 27 people currently that are involved with the Foundation of Power, Copper John's Foundation of Power. Again, if you guys want to be a part of it, please feel free to. It's a safe place for everyone, like where we can root for you, cheer for you, where we can throw out ideas. We can talk about like Tony wanted to know about intermittent fasting, and so you as a trainer talked about it, and I'm going to talk about my shoulders. Like, hey, how can I get bigger VDP shoulders? No, but it's just feel free. Anyone who wants to join us, it's a safe place, and we're just here to support each other. Think of it as the Copper Lodge, but for everyone, where we get to cheer for you, we get to root for you, we get to support you, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. And questions, and if you have questions about just whatever, there's probably someone that knows.
What is it called? What was that?
I don't know. You were going off to something and I was saying something else. I have ADHD and I will be like this, but Tyson and I will connect back. So hope you can follow us, chat.
No, I was simply saying, those who are part of it, tell us your experiences so far, because we've only been doing it for 2 days, but we've had some good conversations.
Oh, yes. I think it's nice that people share, a little bit about themselves. I like the bio. I like reading about everybody.
Absolutely. I just want to introduce myself to the group, proud to be part of it. Absolutely.
Yeah, welcome. So glad.
Dude, Garrett, I was joking. Shoulders are the only thing I don't worry about. We're with you, Melissa. Like Kevin and I say, it's trying to convince people that it's not just for the beards. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it does wonders for beards, though.
It does.
Oh, when in second grade, actually. In second grade, I was having trouble reading, and they discovered that I had dyslexia. So I was, having a hard time just doing that, and then I had all the testing done. So it was actually called ADD, attention deficit disorder, back in my day. So it's been a lot of years.
Yeah. So I have a hard time putting what I want to say into words, so that's why I haven't put mine out yet. Dude, Jacob, if you have a hard time, dead serious, go to ChatGPT, write down your thoughts and say, hey, please create something for the, dead serious, create a little post, and they are going to be able to tell you a little bit better. But I have some questions.
Mm-hmm.
So can you read those? Can you see them, or do I have to get really, really close?
What are some areas of your life? Those ones? Or do you want?
Yeah.
Is it that one? Okay.
Yes, this one.
Okay, where you feel you have untapped potential, and how do you think being part of a supportive community could help you unlock it?
Because that's what I want to know. It's like like I said, it's not just about your hardships. I want to know where you're thriving, and how can we as a community and fellowship yourself to get to that next point that you want to go. Like, hey, like Tony's like, hey, I want to lose some weight. I want to feel more confident in my own body. So we're going to help him, and with questions that he asks and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. I really do. I want that.
Yeah.
I've had times in the past few years to go into the background since I haven't had much consistent support in my last 2 years. I tried to keep connected. All right, I do have this. You're right. You're going to have to. Okay, so here's some of the things that we wanted to talk about. Here's guys. I'm everywhere because I'm on my phone. I apologize. All right.
And you have ADD.
It's so true. All right. Here's some thumbnails I created, so understanding kind of a little bit more about what the group means. All right. Can you read that?
Okay. Inspire personal growth. To help individuals recognize and tap into their limitless potential, guiding them towards building a life filled with strength, balance, and fulfillment. Do I read the next one?
Yeah.
Okay, holistic empowerment to provide resources and support for individuals to develop strong foundations in every aspect of their lives, physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. Foster a supportive community to create a welcoming and inclusive environment where everyone, regardless of their background or journey, can find support and encouragement. Promote resilience to empower individuals to overcome challenges, fostering unshakable resilience and helping them embrace personal growth.
Yeah. So what do you think?
I love it. I love it.
Yeah. And one more,
I,
but oh, sorry, keep going.
no, no, no. Go ahead. Mhm.
No, it's just like I feel like Tony brought something up that was amazing last week, where he says, "Hey Tyson, I really want to create that weight loss group. I think it's really smart." And I'm like, "Dude, Tony, but if you're bettering yourself physically, why aren't we bettering ourselves mentally, emotionally, holistically?" And like why meditation, breathing,
Breathing, yes.
patience, all that kind of stuff is so important. And I feel like let's do it all.
Well,
And
you can't
there's
really
more.
have one without the other when it comes
You
to
can't.
working out and a healthier body. Essentially, if you want to lose weight or whatever your goal may be, you have to have a mindset. You have to have encourage. You have to be able to block out intrusive thought. We just watched Inside Out 2. Did anyone see Inside Out
Oh
2?
yeah,
Yeah.
I loved Inside Out too.
Wonderful. And you saw how anxiety took over. Sorry, spoiler alert. But that was my life for so long, of always worrying, worrying, worrying. And it really does kind of take over your inner self. So if you can work past that or talk to people that maybe have suggestions to get better and block that down and know that you are worthy, you are strong, and you have to be mentally ready to go and to change your body. It's not easy. The influencers on, Instagram make it look so easy because they're already boom. They've been working for years at it.
Well, yeah,
But
you look at
it
Robert;
takes
he's been
time.
doing it for 8 years.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh,
Like it's
yeah.
taken a long time for him.
He looks great. That's a great transformation, by the way.
Well,
He.
but I'm not going to tell his full story because
Mhm,
it's his story. But he's told everyone that he was in jail. He was
mhm,
substance abuse and all this kind of stuff. And so the whole point of him growing his beard is every year is another year of being sober, and he
mhm.
has become just an absolute rock star. And so why not us?
Yes. Yes. Mhm.
Tony, thank you so much, man.
Mhm.
I needed that. I'm sure people need that and may not know how to ask.
Yep.
There's another one right here. Sorry, guys. I wrote a lot.
All
All right, Melissa, this is you again.
right, which one are we looking at here?
I just
The
this is the second one.
Oh, okay. I thought I just read this, didn't it? Encourage purposeful living to inspire people to live with purpose, unlocking the power within to create meaningful and fulfilling lives. Embrace boundless possibilities to encourage a mindset of endless possibilities, helping individuals see beyond their current circumstances and strive for greater achievements. Uplift each other to build a
Yep.
community where mutual support and encouragement drive collective and individual success, and cultivate a life of strength to guide individuals in creating a life categorized by strong, unshakable. This here goes my anxiety. Unshakable foundations that support life well-being and fulfillment, lifelong. See, that's my dyslexia. I will
Dude, you're
read
amazing.
big. No, that was the teacher called on me to read in school moment, and I'm crying inside.
Oh,
But
well,
you
that
helped
was
me work through
amazing.
it, so thank you.
But what I really like about this, though, is I feel like all of us are struggling, but now we're going to talk about your struggles. Let them know that they're there. Let them know that hey, it's part of your life. But let's be grateful. Let's move forward and let's learn how to overcome those because they're a part of your life. But it doesn't mean they have to run your life. And so let's figure out, or not figure out, but let's like uplift each other and build a community where mutual
Mhm.
support and encouragement, and so that we have that gratitude in our hearts and gratitude for each other. I don't know. That's just
Yes.
It's
I
just me.
love it. So
I'm on
good.
this kick. It's Logan's fault.
It's you and Logan are wonderful. Truly. If anyone in the chat hasn't truly listened to Dad Bods and Beards, I mean, give it's right on your iPhone, podcast. They are so good. And yes, they're like 12 years old with their inside jokes, but it's really funny sometimes. But it is so good. Really everything that you have is a great message. It reflects married, not married, kids, no kids. It's wonderful. It's life-changing.
I
Everybody should give it a
appreciate it.
listen.
We're sure trying,
You're doing
but
great.
that means a lot. Thank you.
Mhm.
Tony goes, I'd say mental part of my battle will be just as important as the physical part. Absolutely. Yeah,
Oh,
that's what
absolutely.
we're talking about. Like
Mhm.
just just the gratitude portion of it. Like when you look at the cup half full instead of half empty, it really does change your life, and
Mhm.
that's a skill set, and it takes a long time
Mhm.
to get to that point. Accepting yourself is hard, but if you want to help others, you must first accept yourself, then share yourself with others so they may also self acceptance. Dude, that's awesome. Kind of like the
That's so
Bible says,
true.
don't judge others while there's a dude. I'm killing this. What's that quote? Don't yeah, the don't judge someone that has a splinter in their eye when there's a beam in your eye or something like that.
I don't know that,
So
but
basically,
I
there's
like people in glass houses don't throw stones. I don't know.
no, that's 100% it. It's just like, hey, this person might have a little fault, but you have a huge one, and so let's just help each other up and be kind to each other.
Right. And I
Um,
think a lot of people who are very negative, they're upset inside, and people that are, talking, gossiping about others, there's probably something that maybe you can help someone that's pretty negative or something like that. We can all strive to be better, but a lot of we're our worst critics. We're our own worst critics. Thanks, Dagan.
oh yeah. Would you accept yourselves, be fair in the words, your struggle, and let others know they're not alone? If you share others will share sometimes, and they're needing. Well, what they say is like I would say Dad Bods and Beard
Walking
is
good.
so crazy therapeutic for me and Logan because we're just talking. And so if we have this group, which we do have this group, and they're just
Mhm.
talking, like we could do a weekly video where all of us are on the video chat together. Like you could do that within groups, and I'm how cool would that be?
Mhm.
There's just a
It'd be
lot of cool
great. I
things you
love
can do.
seeing everybody.
Am I like crazy behind?
Thank you.
Hey, Vinny, we were just
I
talking about you and your shoulders.
Benny, our brother.
All right,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
you're
I'm trying
good.
to catch up.
Have you thankfully you hadn't had any submissions of pictures for your ball wash ad. I'm very thankful for that.
No, but we got some iffy things where I'm like, I'm not opening it. I'm not opening
Oh
it.
boy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Matthew.
yeah.
So if that's where that is, yeah. Don't complain about the speck in your brother's eye when there's a plank in your own eye. Yeah, see, something like that. Never judge a book by cover. You never know what someone is going through. That's what I'm talking
So
about.
true. Absolutely.
He's so stupid.
That's like your favorite word.
I submitted two, but they never got put up. Yeah.
You
Oh, we're home.
made it. Good. Get that car in the shop. Get it looked over.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to probably go to O'Reilly here. I don't know if you have an O'Reilly, but we'll probably go to
Oh,
O'Reilly and
oh, oh, O'Reilly. My
so you
head
do.
is like
We're going to go get some
auto
transmission
starts.
fluid
Thank you. That's not a paid for.
in a second.
I'm so
Yeah.
done.
You
Oh
probably
my
lost
gosh, I'm so
transmission
embarrassing.
fluid when we that so it didn't hurt your transmission. You're good. You can go. I'm going to stay here because it's probably super
Bye,
loud in
Isaac.
there and hot.
Bye.
You're so-
Good job.
Oh, you're such a dork.
He's a mini
Yeah.
Tyson.
I know you're a butt. No. Outside. Not my fault. No, that's coolant. That's your antifreeze. What? We just used it. We just filled it up. when this is over, I'll look at it. All right.
Bye. Love you.
She goes, I love you. And Brian goes, Isaac, buddy. Tyson, how's my driving compared to your son's? You're scary, Dagan.
I heard you're the scary driver.
Me? No, Dagan is crazy scary. Oh, they just don't know how to drive in the mountains. Everyone is saying I'm scary. They just don't know how to drive in the mountains. You have to drive a certain way in the mountains.
Okay.
So.
Hopefully we'll see one day.
Yeah. Hey, but anyone who's just joining us, please feel free to join the group. I pinned the message up there so you guys can see what it is. But yeah, this isn't going to be a crazy long stream. Is there anything that we're missing?
I don't know, just rolling with it. Just happy to see everybody. And did anybody have questions or?
Is Isaac preaching? No, he just came from a job interview. And then his car broke. Isaac is spelled wrong, though. It's Isaac. Jeez, E. I'm joking. Just busy as get out. I'm down to the coast, so I'll get a little less crowded except this weekend. Nice. Charlotte's nice.
Well, yeah, on the page too, if anybody is like really going through it and you need to reach out or, just you can post, or maybe do we have a chat or a message part of that page that if somebody wants to like private message or,
there should be, but they probably can just message anyone who's on there automatically.
Okay.
But I can create, but I don't know if you can create a private message. I don't know. This is my first experience with a group. Copper Johns has a page, but it doesn't have a group.
Okay. Well, just if anybody needs anything, we're here for you.
Absolutely. And that's the whole point is Copper Johns has really evolved. And it's more than just a grooming company. I feel more in a beer company. And so I'm really trying to make it so that all of us are always just doing a little bit better every day and being happier every day, and just we're evolving. Well, that's the whole point, is like the world gets harder every day. And it's just like sometimes it's just too much. And so we're here. We can grow together.
That's what, I love what you do with the Dad Bods and Beards and talking about how, getting men to open up about what you're going through. And I think that makes me a better wife. I know that just hearing Garrett being able to share his work day and stuff like that. Maybe before, and I was busy with the kids, I wasn't paying attention as much, but listening to your podcast and listening to you guys open up, I'm like, wow, you know what? I need to focus on my marriage. I need to focus on my husband and what he says, because it is a huge mental load. We're all going through something, but I think spouses and significant others, whatever, this is, it's really good for your mental health to be able to communicate. So it's helpful for me.
Yeah. I love that. Thank you. Phil Phillips says, is one of the rules that things in the group stay in the group unless someone says otherwise. I think that's a really good rule.
Yeah.
Let's make that a rule. I think that's a great rule.
Yeah. No gossiping.
Yeah, I like that. And then that creates a little bit more people to be a little bit more vulnerable if they want to be. Like no one has to be vulnerable if they don't want to be. Yeah. And also, like I said, you may not have anything going on at the moment, and so let's cheer you on. Let's talk about it. Let's they say, hey, I just won a deal, or hey, I just got a new job. Let us know. Let us cheer you on. It's not just about things that you're going hard, or you're having a hard time with. It's about everything, the positive, negative, everything, whatever's on your mind. Let's talk about it.
Yes, definitely.
All right. Yeah. Jeff loves his wife. He talks about his wife all the time. I think it's really cool.
That's awesome, Viking Papa.
See, when we were doing our live, or like the members live, when we were creating the scent of the month. Yeah, and I'm just like, dude, I can't call you Viking Papa anymore. I'm like, it's so weird to me. I'm like, yeah, Viking Papa. and he's like, can I call you your name? It's like, what is it? And he's like, it's Jeff. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to start calling you Jeff if that's okay, because I don't want to keep calling you Viking Papa.
Well, I'm going to call you Viking Papa if that's okay.
I might be too vulnerable. I need boundaries, dude. It's okay, man. And those who feel your vulnerability will be able to share with you and express their thoughts. Some might, it might be a little too much, and they won't share. But
They set
either
their
way,
own boundaries. They can
yeah.
set their own boundaries. Hmm. I overshare all the time. It happens.
And she goes, I
Yeah.
tend to overshare, but see that I think that's okay.
That's also anxiety too. And it's just like, maybe we're trying
Yeah,
to tell people like, hey, I'm not perfect either. So, yes, I stumble when I read whatever. That's why I just put all my vulnerabilities out because I don't want to be made fun of.
yeah, and I think this also is going to give us skill sets to be able to actually communicate with our spouses, with our loved ones, with our
Oh yes.
partners, and
Mhm.
just get because like Jacob was saying, Jacked Up Leatherworks, he was saying, I have a hard time expressing how I feel, and I'm
Mhm.
like, and so he hasn't expressed anything yet, and I'm like, this is a great way to learn how to express yourself, kind of like how I do with high lows and gratitudes with my kids every day at the dinner
Oh, I
table.
loved that. I love
Yeah,
that.
like this, I just came to the recognition, I think, a couple days ago, where I'm like, I'm teaching my kids how to express themselves, not realizing that's what I was doing.
So good. That's so good. So healthy.
Yeah, and so they'll be able to say to their partners and all that kind of stuff, hey,
Mhm.
I'm having a hard time, or hey, we're doing this really well, but all that kind of stuff. Um,
Mhm.
they even have an outlet, even if they don't use it, knowing that there are others, knowing it's there, and having amazing
Mhm.
people to know and trust. Yes,
And you're
Vinny,
not
I
going to
wish
be
you would.
judged. Am I lagging or I don't know. Tyson.
I got a phone call. Sorry.
I got worried.
No, no, I got a phone call. It was actually Logan speaking of.
Oh, Logan. Put him on three-way calling. Get him in here.
But I wish Vinny had Facebook because I would love to have him on. Um, yeah. Positive meaning of the word impossible. I'm possible and can is I can. T. I like it. It's true though. It's just like there's so much in the world that's positive. There's so much in the world that's good, and we can change our mind and I don't know. I feel like I'm in a soapbox. I don't need to keep talking about the same thing, but I think this group is going to change a lot of lives, or it will allow people if they just put the effort into it.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
When did you say that? Oh,
Yeah, I introduced myself. Yes, I just turned
yes.
45 on the 25th. Even Garrett was like, "Oh, you said you were 45." I'm like, "Yes, I'm probably the oldest one."
Hey, I'm 44. I'll turn 45 in November, so you and me both.
Right? Well, I
79
said for the
kids.
longest time, well, Garrett's 33, so that's
He's a youngin'.
yeah, he's cute.
She told me she was 28.
Yes, that was my thing. I'm like, do not tell anybody what my real age is. Just tell them I'm 28 and holding. Like that's it. Oh, yay,
Yeah, we're all
awesome.
the
Okay,
same age. Yeah,
good.
Logan is 33. It's just like there comes a time when it's just relative.
Awesome.
It doesn't really matter. If you think about it, though, like Candace, I was a senior and she was in eighth grade. That's when it's weird.
Well, yes, that is true. Yeah, Garrett and I have 12 years between us, so that is kind of weird.
Yeah, so he was in what, kindergarten when you were a senior?
No comment. I could have been his babysitter.
I'm
Thank God we
teasing.
met when he was definitely well of age. So,
Yeah, I
and now
know.
everybody thinks he's
Are we
older
getting
than
a
me
little
because
too
of his
weird
beard.
here?
It's
My
okay.
parents are 16 years
Oh, well,
apart.
that's
Hey,
good.
what's up,
Okay.
man?
See,
Dane Tyson.
this is where we share our vulnerabilities. That's why. Oh, okay. See, 9 years,
Oh
20. Look at
wow,
that.
20 is
That's very
legit.
cool. Well, I feel like you know,
High
men
five
and
to me.
women. High five to me.
This is how I feel. 37, but in my mind, I'm 21. My
Right,
body
right.
says I'm older, but my
Yes.
mind says I'm a lot younger.
Oh, yes. Agreed. But this is what's fun, is like learning about each other and then joking about it, and that we're not alone, and we have someone, you know, some people to go to, we could talk to and just be silly, and that's fine, or serious. 4 days. Okay.
Yeah, what's funny is so it's my birthday, and then 2 days later is our anniversary.
Aw.
Well, we were getting married. She was going to southern Utah. She was going to Dixie. It's not called Dixie anymore. It's called, I don't even know what it's called anymore. But anyway, she was going down there. I was in Rexburg in Idaho, and we would meet every month, every day, not every day, every weekend in the middle
Mm.
at our houses, our family's houses. And we got to the point of like, we got to stop doing this. So we just got married in the middle of the semester.
Aw, that's sweet.
It was fun. Um, 2 years older than me. My parents were 16 years apart. Wow.
Okay.
I'm 40 and my dad would be 87. My mom is 71 this year. That's normal. Well, I think my grandparents were 13 years apart.
Wow.
Yeah, we were talking about that, Jeff. I remember that. And now he's at BYU. I don't have Facebook or anything, but we're thinking about getting it for the group. Brad, I would
Yes.
love to have you, man. I know, I don't know else how to do it other than Facebook right now. We could do Patreon, but I don't want to do Patreon because that's a paid subscription. Discord is just too much. I just think this is just a real. Facebook does a really good job with groups. I really do believe that.
Mhm.
So, but
Maybe one day
anyway,
we can have a meetup.
we yeah, there is a
That would
live
be
going to
fun.
be happening in a couple of minutes, and so why?
Oh, yeah.
Do you have anything to say before we end?
No, thanks for everybody for coming. This is awesome. Mhm.
Yeah, I'm feel very blessed that you're a part of Copper Johns, and I appreciate you and appreciate
Aw,
everyone who's joined.
I
Um,
appreciate you and
are we
everybody.
having more future streams with this group? Yes, but we're only going to be doing it on Facebook from here on out. So I'll talk about it a little bit here and there, but nothing that ever goes on inside it because I think Philip had a good point. We'll talk about that. But anyone who wants to join the group, we'll do live Facebook groups to chat. I think we can do that. But no, Melissa and Candace, hopefully Candace, but Melissa for sure
Mhm.
will be doing a live every Thursday at 8 Eastern for an hour.
Warm up
And
from the
hopefully
awesome
Candace, my
Theater
wife, will join.
Respect. I love those guys.
Yes. Oh, Theater Respect's awesome. That's why we're doing it an hour early instead of the same time.
Of
And
course.
so I think it's going to be something that's positive. And like I said, even if we only have 20-ish people, that's okay too. This is all
Yes.
about we're going to get dang close as 20 people. You know what I mean? And it's really
Yeah.
cool.
And guys, like, when invite your spouses, your wives, girlfriends, whoever, you know, to hang out. I mean, I can tell your wives how to support your beard, or moms or sisters, or, you know, any female that does not support your beard. Let me have them. I'll change their mind.
Yeah. But anyway, you guys have a wonderful night. I appreciate you, Melissa. And
Yeah,
if
you
anyone
too,
needs
Tyson.
anything,
Thank you.
please hit us up because we're there.
All right. Have a
And
good night, you guys.
I'm excited that you're going to have your own show and I'm not going to talk over you because you're amazing.
I don't know. I might call you and be like, "Can you just get out? I need you." But yes, tell
You're
Candace,
going
like,
to,
for sure.
well, I'll give you her phone number and you can text her and call her and you guys can talk through it all.
And she's probably gonna hate you because of that too. She'll be like, "Why did you do that?"
But you have a wonderful night, everyone. Melissa, you have a wonderful night. Thank you
Thank you.
guys
You
so
too.
much and have a great.
Glad Isaac's car's okay.
Yeah, we're going to go check. I'm going to check his transmission right now. So,
You're a good daddy.
oh, I appreciate it.
Bye,
All right. See you guys.
everybody.